we should really look at the contract and also trust the fact that we have the finest union lawyers in the country. We have the best negotiating staff. That's always the smartest ones in the room. We have a negotiating committee that gave blood, sweat, and tears to fight for them in a way that the opposition has never before experienced. And we got the biggest deal of all time in our industry. We started without any protections at all in AI, and we built up barricades that put performers in the driver's seat. There's no downside to this, only up. From here, we start experiencing the contract in real time, roll up our sleeves, and get ready in 2.5 years to fill in what needs to be fixed some more. But this is the foundation for the rest of this century in a way that we haven't seen since 1960.
You know, read the MOA, read the summary of the MOA that we gave them at the beginning of voting, and listen to the webinars and write in questions. We're still doing Zooms. There's so much information out there. And the question is asked again and again and again, and there are answers.
And we're talking about something that was here already. We put guardrails around something that they were going to do anyway.
Yeah.
So if we were to not ratify, we would go back to a deal that had nothing, no language about AI.
Yeah.
So I think we were working well into the night before we voted it up with the language.
Stop doing diversity panels and just do more diverse things. I mean, the last thing we want is to talk about the problem. We need the industry to fix the problem. And so for me, it's like, take all that money and hire us. Hire her.
I mean, she's everything. She's all the things. She's this incredibly talented actress who stuns in her work on screen, but who was using her voice towards the things that she cared about in the world way before there was ever any example or model or permission for a woman who was an actress to do that. And she's a trailblazer, and she has changed the game as a producer who told stories and made films that also address the issues that mattered to her, and she just continues to be a legend and an icon.
Yeah, I mean, I've thought so much over the years about my responsibility in terms of stewardship and how I can contribute and make actual efficacious changes as an actor. I mean, those are my limitations. And yet I do look around and I feel like we can and do matter in terms of making the sort of changes that we want to see in the world reflected back to us.
Well, I think storytelling has always been a way that human beings teach each other. Sometimes when the story is indirectly told, it's easier to see than when it's very personal and painful. Especially right now, when there are so many feelings that are on 10 in the world, and it's very hard to get real information and have real conversations and have a nuanced conversation about anything, that I think storytelling is really an important vehicle for that.
Honestly, I think my love of history and my love of media comes from the same deep concern for humans and communities and deep curiosity in the world around me. And I think rooms like this actually represent how they intersect, because I think these are all women that have not only pursued art at its highest level, but have also pursued the fight for equality behind the scenes, and I really need no further evidence of why the two matter so much than what this room of women are able to accomplish.